Back in this thing. Back in this thing. Oh man. I'm not gonna ever convince me to get rid of this theme music. Somebody tried to mention it yesterday. It's not. I like it too much. It's smooth. This is smooth. This is a grown-up way to start a show. You started smooth. You started on a smooth tip. And that's, I feel like I'm that kind of guy. Kind of do things as smooth as possible. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host, Oops Great. Kind of like a one-man band. I'm trying to balance all these hats, so forgive me if I'm a little delayed in the beginning. It's like, gotta control everything. I gotta do everything. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get somebody to take one or two of these jobs off my hands, this thing is gonna run so much smoother. So much smoother. But I appreciate y'all pulling up for another smoke break while we talk about this hip-hop thing. Sit at the bottom of the screen, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Nothing that y'all don't already know. As always, it's for the free ski. $3.99, the 5-finger discount. Black man's favorite price. Oh, I appreciate you. Look, I'm working on being able to see this chat. Just give me a little more time. I got to get a screen to where my jacked up eyes can see what I need to see. I appreciate you. Look, you putting in the work with me. Look, I appreciate it. The bottom of the screen got the same question. It's going to be the same question for the rest of the week. Just so I need to get a gauge for how we supposed to go about streamer decorum. Because I personally feel some type of way about people eating while they streaming. Got your Cash App up, all this other stuff, and you eat Denny's or whatever you eating, and you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I want to make sure I'm not putting my own personal values on y'all. It comes out throughout the week. People don't care. Like, man, do what you do. As long as the content is the content and they can enjoy it, they rocking with it. Bet. In that case, I'm gonna pull these Swiss rolls I got underneath this desk, these cheese balls that sit on the other side of this room, and I'm a chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. But if y'all like, man, hey man, you're not about to eat your biggie bag while you talking to me. Hey, you feel that way, I feel that way too. But the plan is, you know what I'm saying, for this midday thing, because these midday shifts ain't gonna always be consistent. It's gonna be a couple of days a week, just to get the algorithm used to me just being around and going live. Plus, I still got to find out when everybody else go live. I don't want to mess with the time frame of when different shows, especially shows that I watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to not be able to watch them because I'm doing my own thing. I still want to be able to participate. You know what I'm saying? I want to be outside like everybody else. So we're gonna work it out. Give me some time. We're gonna figure out the best plan for us. But I got 2 clips and we'll keep it as tight as possible. We're going to try to keep it around that 45 minutes to an hour. Something just to wet your whistle, get you through your day until we get to the nighttime where we really get to do our thing. The nighttime is the show. That 3:45 is the show. But like I said, I got 2 quick clips. And then we're going to get up out of here. We're going to make it short and sweet. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Try to make sure as you can see though, that problem we had yesterday with the commercials, what did I tell you? Hold on, I'll be watching my Grizzly gang and get that up off there. What did I tell you though? I was gonna get rid of the commercials. This is proof that you can believe in me. You can believe me when I say I'm gonna do something. Trust me, I'm gonna get it done by hook or crook. We on premium now. I told you I was gonna fix that problem. You don't want to see commercials. I don't want to see commercials. I don't want to see you watching us watch commercials. Like commercials just drive me crazy. But we got Jay Nolan, and he was checking out King from TDE or TDE adjacent. You know, so many of them over there say they TDE. I don't know who is and who ain't, and I'm not about to try to figure it out. It ain't that deep to me. Reacting to actually, it's a clip I seen a while ago because I watched the third verse. It took me a minute to get used to Stat Quo and the way he talked. He was really he comes off abrasive. Once you take into consideration an industry person and look at what he say through that lens, that behind the scene lens, how an industry person, kind of like a Ray Daniels. He talks similar to a Ray Daniels, but Ray Daniels be a little pompous with the way he talks. But he reacting to that, and we gonna check that out because I found what he said pretty interesting. I also want to give a shout out to Jay Nolan because I can't think of the app. I think it's called Bluebird. I'm going to start a Bluebird account, and then I'm gonna link it to everything because I'm not a social media person. I believe it's something I try to learn from Kendrick. Save your goddamn sanity. Being too attached to everything after that social media thing will jack your mental up, then you ain't got enough you for you. But with that said, let's check this out. And, hey, I'm not drinking. We're not going to be drinking in the midday. We're not going to turn ourselves into a group of alcoholics. We're going to say the drinking for the nighttime. When the kids are asleep or we done did what we had to do for the day, we handled our business, it's time to relax and chill. And I got a comment on the nighttime stuff. I'm going to save it for the nighttime show, but I'm going to try to log it in my head. My memory ain't the greatest because I am a smoker. You know what I'm saying? It's not an excuse. It's just my reality. But let's check out. Let's check out what Jay Nolan has to say.
It could happen. But let's get to Keem's reaction.
But fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna say something on here. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say
Speak your
something.
mind.
I'm gonna speak.
Hey, listen, this part right here is important. You can see it in his eyes. He know I'm about to say some shit. This right here go turn this into a different algorithm, like this podcast itself. Yeah, my brother got to eat that. My brother, because that wasn't Game sentiments. Game was going around on Back on Feed. He going around on other podcasts saying that he was doing his best to not like confirm he had an issue with Doc. He was doing his best. But at the same, that's the thing though, in the midst of doing his best, he also like professing how much of, a solid nigga and how much, how solid he is, how thorough and everything, right? But you lying. You're sitting up here literally lying to Real, to Smack, to whatever other platform. You lying, bro. This is like, and I don't think people be not underestimating, people be forgetting this is a part of the reason why like people be having their little issues with Game behind the scenes and everything. I feel like I don't know nothing. I just assume I'm only a fly on the wall like most. But I feel like a lot of it is character. His character come into question. And bro, you too grown. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody know dope father. You a legend. You already had your shit cemented. You just keep biting at it for whatever reason. You keep breaking off pieces of your legacy from your mood, I guess. It'd be your attitude or something. You're moving around lying, but you holding all this shit and you festering it all up, and then you go to the booth, you saying it, and the energy come off. That's why I know Drake your boy, but you're trying to lean a little bit more to Drake. You putting out messages and everything, trying to show your allegiance to Drake, but then also trying to teeter like, no, that's just my boy. What's the issue? Like, no, bro, you had an issue. And your brother, your conscience, your ace Bukun, the one that you run to and tell your everything to. Your diary, bro. Came on the podcast and confirmed this shit for us. Something that we been knowing that you didn't want to say. Kane, what's happening, bro? Salute to you, King. What's the word? I appreciate it, bro. Ain't nothing to worry, man. We on this nigga the game right now, man. Lying ass. We on game lying ass. This nigga been feeling away since the fucking.
This is kind of a big development if you think about it. the way the West Coast already carried game, right? And so much so to where the rest of us, we just kind of got in line with it. Like, that's the crazy uncle. Oh, that's game being game. That's how you kind of mask somebody who just keep doing BS. You know, I gotta watch my, YouTube be wanting me to watch my first little 10, 15 minutes. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm working on y'all. I'm trying. I like to cuss. That's just the way I talk. But you know what? I'm gonna hold on because I'm trying to do good by this YouTube thing. I really am. That first 10, 15 minutes right here for me be a struggle.
Song Not Like Us came out. When Not Like Us dropped, oh, this shit blowing me right now. When Not Like Us dropped the first day, just think about it for us though. Like our first day listening to it, we was on Apollo. Shout out Dizzle AD poured up on us on Apollo, legendary episode. Go back and watch it. In that same moment, Drake feeling how he feeling, right? Drake fans feeling how they feeling, right? Kendrick haters feeling how they feeling.
You're not
right?
lying. Game is a mess.
Kendrick supporters feeling how they feeling, right?
I'm
Everybody
at a point now.
good.
We kind of passed on he a mess. I'm at the why now. I'm big on the why. Why, from the why I do this show to why I pick the content I pick to react to, the why matters. That's how we learn shit. Asking why. If we can ask why and learn the why in most situations, and you know how much further ahead we all can be. So why is game acting this way? What is it? Like I was trying to say before, I lost my train of thought because I was trying my hardest not to just, okay, here we go. I'm about to turn this into the nighttime show really fast, like in the first couple of minutes. So I paused myself, so it threw me off. But the reason I said this is like a big change in mood, specifically from the West. He from the West. He if not within the circle, he circle adjacent. We'll call him circle adjacent because I don't know if he really TDE or not. We'll call him circle adjacent. They always kind of dismissed everything. Leave him alone. Dismiss everything game done. Oh, that's Chuck being Chuck. That's game being game. It's a cop out. That's a cop out ass excuse. Let's call a spade a spade. I know. I knew I was trying to hold it together as best I could. I can't. It's whatever. It's a cop out. So why you feel the way you do? Because we done got to the point where the West ain't no longer just giving that same, we'll call it towing the company line, right? Oh, that's just game being game. Now is, hey, bro be lying. He be on bull. It took this long for them to ever so slightly start to call him out on this bullshit. It took this long. Look, if the West Coast ain't consistent about nothing as this, you tow the company line over here, or you might get a DP over here. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of my reasoning for loving the West Coast, their culture, their way of going about stuff, the music, as much as I do. Everything is kind of clear, cut, and dry, the way they move around. But it was always just like fly in the ointment. Game was always that fly in the ointment that just wasn't quite right. Like that. Think about it, ladies. That one strand of hair, when you trying to get that, and that one hair just can't get quite right, fellas. Those of us who can grow a beard, you go to brush the dad, you oil it, you do what you do, you got it, and you got this one hair that just stands out in a way that it's not forming like it's supposed to. That's game. And now for the first time, the West is like, hey man, dude on bullshit, dude been on bullshit. Like, we can't not acknowledge it no more. And now we start to hear behind the scenes stories, right? Hey, this is why Game said what he said or act the way he acted. So this is why I'm glad Jay Nolan reacted to this clip, because I would have blew past it. And I watch Keem. I watch his stream from time to time, not as much as I used to, but I watch it. I watch Jay Nolan a little bit more, and it popped up. I'm like, oh, appreciate you, because it's hard finding clips. So you kind of depend on somebody else finding something, and if you got a different point of view, you can react to it. If you're gonna say the same thing, somebody gonna say, why even?
Then you got that one nigga. He don't know if he love him. He don't know if he hate him. He don't know if he love him. He don't know if he hate. You know what I'm saying? He's just over there fucked up. Like, why won't you call me, blood? God damn. Let me know. Let me know. You know me. Let me know.
Now, what I find to be very interesting, right? I'm going to give y'all the chronology of this. Keem just said, why won't you call me? That wasn't even out yet. The clip with Stat Quo, we ain't even got there yet. That came out today. But Keem just said, why won't you call me?
Hey, Game
and
wanted him
very
to
next day, we're gonna get to it. Stat Quo comes out.
Ability to have that back and forth.
Details be known.
This bad.
That Game is really feeling some type of way that he can't get in contact.
Especially
with Kendrick. He be mad.
The timing of
don't
it.
Call him.
The timing of stuff don't be an accident.
He tries to call Dot. The line don't get picked up. The calls don't get returned. So then that even takes whatever feelings he be having anyway.
You mentioned that reality TV real quick before I let Jay Nolan go down that road. I never held that against the Game. I don't know. Maybe that's because I have to admit I was a bit of a Game fan. Primarily for this one reason. He got rid of who I at the time hated the most. I am not a 50 Cent fan. I can't stand 50 Cent. I found the way he came into the industry complete booty. You went after Ja Rule. What that gave off Drake energy before Drake was actually Drake. You picked a soft ass target and you shot, and of course you was gonna win. It's fucking Ja Rule. He making songs to the ladies and making the ladies feel good. Us as fellas, we playing it because it make the ladies feel good. Like, we know what Ja Rule niche was in this thing, right? And we threw 50 Cent on this throne, and he was the guy. And I was like, what? I get it. He from New York, and New York cats, when they get one, they boost them up. But it's like an extra level of oomph to them or whatever. They like extra points just from being from New York. Whatever, yo. I wasn't jiving with it. I couldn't extend. I couldn't get with it. I could not get with it. It bugged me out. Like, I was a devout 50 Cent hater. And then the G Unit came right after he was on. I'm like, oh, he got a gaggle of bums, and he a bum, and I just couldn't get with it. And then the guy that was supposed to be the one from the West links up with him. I was so baffled back then. So when Game did what he did, he had a fan for life. Because I never assumed that he would do the stuff that he's doing currently. The over moist energies that he be giving off from time to time. I didn't see. You couldn't tell me back then. Let's be honest. You couldn't tell us back then that Game was going to turn out like this. When you heard the documentary, you thought we got a surefire one. Them first two albums, boy, you couldn't tell us nothing wrong about Game. It was some of us, not all of us. It was some of us that was carrying this to the point where, like, Game was just better than 50. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. So Game is probably my Kanye, where the Kanye lovers, even to this day, with all the BS that Kanye be doing, they be giving him all this grace and whatever. I was kind of in that boat too. I'm owning my shit. I was in that boat, like, because we not gonna pretend like Game ain't nice. When Game not the drunk uncle knocking down whole bottles, Game, and he was really sharp Ginsu knife Game. Like, we had one. We had a great man. Now he turned into this, and here we are trying to understand the psychology of Game. Think about it. That's where we at right now with Game. We're trying to understand this man's psychology. Because we all want to know just why, nigga. If he was a bum, if he was trash, like he couldn't rap, his flow was garbage, he didn't have enough of a distinct voice to where it catches your attention, we wouldn't be doing all of this. I wouldn't be sitting here caring. You wouldn't be sitting here like, I wonder what he's talking about with the Game. You see what I'm saying? It's because he was that nice once upon a time, and now it was like, Damn, look what you turned into. It's disappointing. It's disappointing.
Makes it feel real because it's like, nigga, if you really fuck with me like you say you do, why you don't pick up when I hit you? But it's been known for years. Kendrick goes missing. You catch him when you catch him. He got to hit you when he feel like fucking with you. We'll continue.
I'm Big Game still to you, man. Big Game James, too, nigga. Can you call me Big Game James?
Big
This is
Game
what's going on here,
James.
bro.
Big Game James.
Niggas just want to know if you love me still, man. Do you consider me? Because when Not Like Us drop, why the fuck is Game over there pissed off? Because Dre whispered, psst, I see dead people. Now, see, once again,
Birds of a feather.
I don't know how that's a diss. But I don't know the origin stories of Dre even saying that shit. So he said it on One Blood, and he said it on the other song that Stat did with Game. He said it on another song. You feel me? So maybe when they created those songs, Dre told them then, hey, when I say this shit right here, when I say this, I see dead people in front of somebody's shit, I'm going to be dissing your ass. Unless he told that nigga, hey, I'll never say this on front of nobody else's shit
When
again.
I watched
If
the
you hear me
pop
say
out,
this
and I
on
watched
somebody
the
else's
pop out
shit,
at least once
just
every
know
month.
this is to you.
It was that level of a show.
Why the fuck would that be the...
I never took that
Like-
part as like a diss. Like I just thought like that was a dope way to have a legendary figure kick off the song that we all waiting for all night. That's all I thought into that. Maybe I overlooked it, and I don't think I am, because and all the breakdowns, because you know it was Breakdown City after the pop out. Breakdown City. Every channel had something. The content was there to get all the angles and different viewpoints that you wanted to, if you just had the time to sit there and watch them. I never remember not one person saying, ooh, yo, Dr. Dre just, why he dissing Game at the pop out? Nobody ever said this. So to hear this now, it don't add up. It don't seem like even enough to justify Game even getting his underwear's twisted. I was about to say something else. I'm trying not to be the nighttime version. We're going to distinguish between the daytime version of me and the nighttime version. So I'm going to try to proceed.
I see dead people. And like I said, some things be above my pay grade.
And I personally feel like it was homage. I feel like some people feel like, oh, it was just a callback to Euphoria. No. It wasn't just a callback to Euphoria. Those of us who were in the know and know what's going on, and you ain't got to really be in the know. If you were an active participant in hip hop, you knew what that was when you heard it. Like, oh shit, Young One Blood, right? But nowhere did I think it had any malice in it. It just felt like, all right, I'm finna take this nigga out, and we finna do. This was all coastal, right? From Euphoria, the nigga was.
Here's another. I just thought about it. And because I'm reading your chat, I'm reading your comments. So you got me thinking. So if we were to take Dr. Dre doing a little psst or whatever as, oh, he dissing Game. In that same vein of thinking, we would have to come out and admit that Kendrick was a liar. Because what did Kendrick keep saying? Y'all want to make this about Drake. No, this was about unity. Y'all saw what was on the stage. We unify. We don't have to be at each other's throats. So forth and so on. You can't care. Kendrick couldn't justify carrying or masking it as that sentiment. If you got Dr. Dre, the legend, dissing another cat from the West Coast during that show. That's another reason why it don't jive. It don't add up. It don't add up. I don't take Kendrick as a bullshitter like that. I'm not trying to talk like I know that man. But in what he's presented to us thus far, right? He hasn't shown himself to be a bullshitter. So unless we ready to sit here and say, you know what? Kendrick was full of shit during that pop out. By that very math right there, we can just dismiss the whole Dr. Dre was sneak dissing and trying to get at the game or any of that.
Talking about
that just popped up in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, you can't have it both ways. It can't be unity, but you shoot shots at West Coast at the same time. You can't do both.
Drake wanted to try to weaponize that. So a lot of shit got shouted out in the battle. But I don't think him saying I see dead people was a shot at game. I felt like it was more of a shout out. But for the people out there that try to act like it was just like a coincidence and it was just like, oh, you know, because of the 6th Sense and the mention on Euphoria, I'm sorry, I can't just roll with that simple of an explanation. Especially when y'all be the same ones in my comments telling me how intentional Dot is. Y'all tell me nothing he says is a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So if it's one way, it got to be always.
My
but I don't think it was a diss.
My artistry, all that shit. Game could be right. All I'm saying is, why was his ass 6'5", 280 or whatever he is, tiny size, Tiny Johnson that is, 6'5", 275 out here going on podcasts lying about the fucking way he felt. Nigga, you felt the way and your actions showed that, and everybody else is trying to tell you, bro, you look like you look like you wish Dot lost this shit. You look like you wish Dot lost this shit so you can get the feature from Drake, and then we wouldn't see you right here going on stage with YG tomorrow.
Think about it. I ain't never really took the time to go down the woulda, coulda, shoulda lane because the outcome was the outcome. But had Dot lost, right? Had Dot lost, that would have put Game in an interesting position because, okay, Dot lost. So we would have said, okay, Dot got humbled. He up out of there for the minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Drake out here probably doing some type of victory tour. His legend grows. He bigger than ever. Game stayed true. He stayed loyal. I'm going to get home for you, my nigga. I know I'm about to get. He probably would have blessed them. We would have probably would have got a couple drastically unfucking wanted Drake and Game collabs. And that, oh my God. Think about it, we would have had to listen to that shit. We would have had to listen to that shit. I'm talking about that's a dark alternate reality. Like, oh, what? Kendrick lost, Drake won, and he on his tour, and he pulling up from city to city, and got Game doing features on the album and all this. Like, he out here. Oh, Jesus. See how you gotta appreciate your blessings? Because that was a blessing. That was a blessing. Like, I would have to sit here and listen to that music. And y'all like, oh, what you think about the music? And I gotta. This is how I know my Jesus love me. Your Jesus love you too. This is how we get to interject Jesus on this here Sunday, because today's Sunday, right? My days be blended. See that? We getting our church in right now, just like that. You ain't got to say too much. Jesus know our heart. He knew our heart enough to make sure we didn't get no goddamn. We would have been sick, y'all. Y'all know we would have been sick. Drake stands. Turn they fanatic up to a whole nother level. Oh my God, we would have been in dire straits. We still care about charts and money more than art. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm depressing us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. That alternate reality is a mother. That one moment could have changed so much. Atlanta could probably still be up right now because the bull would have still been accepted. So Atlanta would still be up. One day we need to sit and talk about the what if, like parallel universe. This is what if this moment didn't go this way, it went a different way. Oh my God. Ooh,
playing with your goddamn whole career. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta switch to the pen. Think
like,
about
this
that.
shit ain't looking good. This shit ain't looking good, man. I'm gonna go back to his best friend, STREETZ, who ain't seen him since the Will I Am thing, but that don't matter. Because it's not about the last time you seen him. It's the last time you heard me, brother. And his brother, STREETZ, his conscience, the one that gets all the details, the one that brings it right back to the podcast and give it to, up-and-coming creators like myself who just love me some good detail. I couldn't believe I heard this shit last night. It ain't no way STREETZ gave us what everybody been thinking. I almost called Nori and EFN from Drink Champs. I almost called Bagfield Podcast. I almost called Joe and the guys.
Hell no. What's up with all the East Coast niggas?
Ice, that's my dog. Almost called all these motherfuckers.
Where you going
to
with
just
this?
Simply
All these East
say,
Coast niggas.
That nigga lied. That nigga been lying. He's a liar. Who? Gang. That nigga's a big ass liar at that. Oh, that new Sony camera out? Oh,
How far
don't
down the
worry
rabbit
about
hole
it, man.
you gotta
I'll sell this one right here for a little discount.
West Coast family gotta just say, okay, y'all called us, y'all got us. We can't hold it up no more. Yeah, gang. That nigga fucked up. Y'all right. Y'all was right. Y'all was right. I'm just saying he went to us though. Like, damn. He literally like that motherfucker you don't want to take outside. That the family you like to kick it with, but you'll kick it at their house or they can kick it at your house. But we're not about to go to the mall. We're not going to the mall, me. You gonna do something. And you gonna have me out here looking stupid. He's that. Like, oh Jesus. Hey, we all got one. We all got that one person in our family. Like, I gotta pick the right time to invite you over. Like, this is the person that probably ain't never really ate on your plates in your house. You went and got the paper plates and paper cups and shit. Like, we red cupping it tonight because you break stuff. You're not about to break my dishes. Like, I might give you like real silverware. Might. Or I might not. You might have plastic all the way around, buddy.
I'll sell this one right here, but it's brand new still.
It finally like
sell this motherfucker for
y'all got him.
I'll give it somebody a deal. 3 racks. Come get my FX camera. I'll put me another little 1,500, 2 racks. Hey Mac, I'm right back with us. Let's go get our X5s, nigga. Cause that's the camera I want to interview the game on. Bring your lying ass here. I'm be on that nigga like a music video. Come here, you fucking liar. Huh? I see dead people too. Am I dissing you? Huh?
The rig.
But for real though, just for real, I want y'all to really
this is
put
the
yourself
West
in
Coast.
game shoes. First, put yourself in
Looking
the Apollo
at game
shoes
in
and
a
AG
whole
shoes.
different
Y'all know
light.
where we was at. Go watch it. We was live. In that
Come on,
same
man.
moment, this all game saw. That nigga seen an old, sweaty 70-year-old head and started having palpitations.
Oh, my God.
That nigga was Red Fox. He was going to go see it up top. His heart started hurting when he seen my nigga Drake kept popping up in his head.
Oh, shit.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
How he see dead people. Drake, I thought that was me and you. I thought that was our thing. You and Kendrick now see dead people?
You might be on to something though, because we really didn't. I mean, although Game jumped out in this Ross, we've heard from STREETZ that he was in the midst of brewing some shit for Kendrick, and Stat got him off the ledge, so he went and shot at Ross. which was still weird because it was like, nigga, you and Ross ain't never really had no problem. But you don't like the fact that Ross actually had an issue with Drake over some French Montana shit. And Drake was shooting at Ross in his battle joints. So he jumps out and goes at Ross.
Why don't that part
Didn't
interest
even
me?
get a response. I think that's the real. I think that's
Hold on, I
really
missed that. What'd he say? What'd he say?
another thing that was shooting at Ross in his battle joints. So he jumps out and goes at Ross and didn't even get a response.
Hmm.
I think that's the real. I think that's really what another layer is that you went at, and I'm gonna be honest, Rick Ross ain't no better rapper than Game. You know what I mean? So he went at a lesser
I'm glad
MC,
we acknowledged that. I was wondering where we was headed.
and the nigga ain't even feel like you was worth the time of giving you a response on record. He ain't even.
I ain't never put no thought into that, but let's ponder that for a second. 'Cause I was really focusing more in on the game part, but if you game, right, would you feel some type of way if a motherfucker like Rick Ross decide that you not even worth me going in the booth trying to picture how Rock was said. You're not worth the bars. Like, or I don't know, like how Rick Ross said, like Rick Ross is willing to give Drake some smoke, but he's not even willing to even like blink an eye at Game. Like, I guess if I was Game, I'd be like, nigga, the audacity, like you out here acting like I'm Mr. Invisible. Kendrick in the city, and he acting like I'm Mr. Invisible. Dr. Dre reminiscing of moments that me and him had, but it's he rocking it with you. That's I guess that's not a jaded feelings that make a man go insane and get to losing his mind and behaving irrationally. I don't know. Am I shooting bail? I don't know. I might be. Let me know. Y'all look. We're gonna start this relationship off with honesty. So if you feel like I'm shooting bail, say, "Hey, nigga, you tripping? You shooting bail right now? Pull it together." That's how we gonna do that. Because I feel like I'm going against my own feelings, and I'm letting my I wish Game was more than he turned out to be. Like peep through a little bit. So I'm willing it in. I'm gonna will it in
to the square and battle you.
But when you say all those things in order like that, like,
then you got Dr. Dre at the pop out come out to do the introduction. I See Dead People, which is a clear call back to One Blood. And you know, Dr. Dre and Game, they not on the best of terms. They haven't been on the best of terms, you know, since 2005. They've mended fences and worked together a few times. Since then, they've done maybe a maximum of like 10 songs together. What's the over-under on that? I think maximum is 10, though. Since 2005, because they relationship just been fucked up. And they'll come together and do something. Dre cut them back off. Go work with his team. Go be in the studio. Go make some beats. Go do whatever. Dre went through his health issues. Recovered. Came back outside. Still don't fuck with Game. Saw that nigga at the motherfucking, at the steakhouse. Gave that nigga a pound. Saluted his son on his birthday. And got in the Batmobile.
I remember when that happened.
Take a shot. You know what I'm saying?
It was cordial.
We could tell that relationship really ain't.
It was cordial though. It didn't seem hostile.
See him up there and do that
interaction. It seemed cordial.
I can understand why he would feel a way, but I still don't understand why he would receive it as a diss towards him.
It's like damn, there's some like, baby, that's some jealousy shit. That jealousy is too, because their relationship kind of like parted ways years ago. I know Dre didn't want to like do you like that because he big West Coast, And he didn't want to do you like that. Like, he big West Coast. This is Dr. Dre. I'm really big West Coast. You not, you lying ass nigga.
Damn.
This is how Dre feel.
You not, lying ass nigga. Again, this is coming from the region that just be so beautifully aligned more often than not, and you get one solid message, one singular message out of that side, and that's it. Specific fucking marching orders. That's why I love it. But this was... I wonder what made everything get to the point where everybody cool, like Stat cool talking about it now. It's a couple other cats that that didn't spoke out on it. What was that final like linchpin feather on the camel's back, whatever you want to call it? That was like, all right, we can't hold this charade. Is it charade or charade? Charade? I think it's charade. I don't know. Y'all know what I mean, though. Ruse. This is using one of my Dave Chappelle words because he taught me that word. Can't hold this ruse up anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about gang rape. It's our next story. So I want to make sure we get one more story in before I call it. I know I got a tendency to go. So this is me making sure I keep the trains on time. I see. You know what? I look forward to when we get to that point. I to have moderators that keep you on track. I'll be watching shows and watching the chat because I be in the chats and whatnot. I'm like, they be having their moderators keep, hey, do this, do this, do this. I'll be sitting here smoking with y'all, right? Because that's the vibe of my show, man. This is what we do. Whatever your vice is, I'm not saying everybody smoke. You just drinking wine because kids sleep. You know what I'm saying? You got you a shot of whatever, because the day was just like fucked up, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. So it'd be difficult sometimes to keep myself on track with some of this shit, but I'm doing better. I'm doing better. And I look forward to the day where I could dump some of these responsibilities off on somebody else. I look forward to that day. But anywho, let's get to this. The STREETZ morning takeover. I didn't know my man had a show. But he had an interview with the Goodie Mob. Like, I'm a Goodie Mob junkie. Like, so much so that I undersold the value of how dope Tribe Called Quest was. Not Tribe Called Quest, but Wu-Tang. I was not a Wu-Tang person. I didn't jump on the Wu-Tang train. I was a Goodie Mob junkie though. They just it's just a different sound. It'll take me forever to try to describe exactly just what make it different. But it's for like a weirdo like me who like different sounds, and the risk they took with music was different than like Wu-Tang's. Like, I was never into the Kung Fu themery of their Get Down. I wasn't a Kung Fu movie person back in the day like that. So, whereas their gritty, dark, almost like ominous tone and delivery and messaging in a lot of the songs, it bit me, and I was always stuck on them. So I seen this interview. I'm like, this is a new interview about Goodie Mob. So let me check this out. So Young Jock got this podcast. We gonna check out what he said about the Goodie Mob. They said some things that was news to me because, like, the legacy acts, unless they they pulling clips and they're back to at least being outside. We don't think about the legacy acts really for the most part, unless you still rocking the music. You're not checking in to see what's going on with them in their life. For when I'm not a nosy person, I don't be wanting to know every detail of these niggas' lives. For what? It's not helping me. I feel like that's like me putting extra shit in my bag that ain't really mine. But let's check this out.
Take that. Now, we ain't gonna make the interview about that. I just want to
it ain't.
share that. It ain't. It's about y'all this morning, man. Y'all gotta let us know what's the latest, what's the greatest, man, because we also want to ask y'all a few questions about some topical things going on in the culture.
Yeah, I
too,
want
as
you
well.
to.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that.
Yeah,
So let's get into it, man.
Main character
Goodie,
syndrome.
Mo, B, 2026. We in the building.
Yeah.
Already.
I see 3 of you guys.
I see that.
Let's talk about it, man. What we doing this morning?
Yeah. Well,
Man, we in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing, man, that nothing is gonna stop us, bro. You know what I mean? We've been in this music for over 30 years. You know, we got fans all over the world, man. They love Goodie Mob, and we happy.
Oh, did he just say new Goodie Mob coming? I bet you they got. If they could give me more of a clip story to how this work out versus what Rick Ross just put out, which is, oh my God. Y'all see we ain't talked about Rick Ross' album yet, right? Because we are tonight going to talk about Larry June and his album. I've been in a Larry June chokehold. Like, I got it bad. It's not quite what I'm saying my thoughts. We're going to talk about it later. But let's hear what's going on with the Goodie Mob.
About that, man. We got not only do we do music, man, we got other things that we got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Gib is in the house. I'm glad T-Mo in the house. They got plenty of stuff for y'all to check out, man. So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, what y'all want to ask us. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I see y'all. I hear new music.
Right.
But before I even get any further, you know what I'm saying? We had to, you know, it's family, so we never coming sideways. We never playing no games. We always shoot from the hip.
Got you.
We had 4 chairs set up.
Okay.
We only end up with 3 chairs filled.
Yeah.
Can you fill us in?
I mean, I think that Low right now just trying to find himself.
Understood.
Like, he trying to find himself in the music. He trying to find himself in the business.
Right.
Goodie Mob ain't your problem. Never been your problem.
Understood.
You know, can't be mad at us about what went down with your specific things that you do personally.
Right.
And you know how sometimes, you know, when things go wrong in some people's life, they take it out on everybody else that's standing beside them. And I think we in that kind of situation right now where it's not our fault that he feel the way he feel, because we the big brothers. We raised him. He ain't raised us.
Okay.
So with that being said, like, we don't have no problem with him. We know that he dropped the album. He came out, he did his Nas Barkley thing. Our thing is that if it's ever any problem, deal with the problem.
Okay.
Don't turn around and turn on your family about something that's going on personally with you.
Understood.
And that's it.
And it happens in life. It happens in families. I mean, I don't think anybody listening can't attest to a moment where it has happened amongst family. Like, sometimes we have a disagreement and, hey, man, we need to be here for such and such a party, and everybody don't come to the party because they feel a kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we here.
Yeah.
And we talking new music. So with that being said, we won't even bring brother up, you know, moving forward in the interview, because we want to make sure we put the shine on what the shine need to be on right now. Y'all in the building. I see Gil. You got.
All right, before they keep going, because he said it how he said it. That's a dope way for Jock to go about it. That's a respectable way to go about it. Like, all right, no disrespect. He not here, so we're not gonna put nothing on him. We're just not gonna mention him at all. Keep it P. So that on his end, as a person conducting the interview, that's what's up. Last thing we need is our own digging and picking at old wounds that don't need to be picked at. They seem to know where they at with it. I didn't know CeeLo was going through some things. Like, because again, I'm not our generation, the millennial fan base generation. We never was trained to like pry. Like, we knew what you was telling us, what you showed us, and that was cool with us. The most we knew, think about it, them fake ass houses on MTV Cribs, which was dope because we thought that was that first big moment. We thought we was getting a peek behind the curtain. Oh, this how this motherfucker live. Other than that, we wasn't really, unless you was a tabloid person buying magazines and Insider and all that stuff. Like, unless you was one of them, you really wasn't on what these motherfuckers was doing, man. So at our age now, we still got that same mentality. I'm not checking for you unless you giving me something to check for. I ain't heard no cries of help or he did something traumatic to himself to where like, oh, yo, you heard what happened to CeeLo? Like, oh, what the fuck you mean? So it's like, okay, yep. Old act or legacy act living his life. But it do make me curious as to what's going on. I don't know if I'm planning on doing too much of a dive because again, I don't want to get into the overly tabloidy parts. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all like when he did the Gnarls Barkley thing? I like the Gnarls Barkley, solo joints. They was cool. I don't like them as much as I like the Goodie Mob joints. But just based off his demeanor, you could tell he always wanted to be that guy. That I'm the guy. Like put me in the center of the stage and let me work. So I thought when he did it, it wasn't like an issue. Like it was still like kind of like there was it's always Wu-Tang, but you can get a meth. You know what I'm saying? You can get a Ghostface over here to do something like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I hope that's it's not to the detriment. It's not to the point where it can't be remedied or fixed. Right? To get that project would be dope. I think the South could use it. I definitely think this is what it looking like. Older acts, legacy acts, or whatever you want to call them, right? Being the ones doing the heavy lifting to just kind of like write the hip hop shit or whatever. It will be a hell of a feather. I mean, T.I. did a solid piece of work. You know what I'm saying? It's not legendary. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the album you pick to be what's your greatest T.I. album. It's not gonna be that. But it's not skippable either at all. It's some joints on there. If they could give the same level or better, that's a hell of a look for the South. That's a hell of a look for the South. And it's a group. Like, where are the groups? Is there any groups? Like, where are the groups? Is the Clips a group? Because it's two. It's still considered a group. Like, where is the 3-4 member mob? Like, we used to have a couple of those. And it was dope because, you know what I'm saying? You blending those voices together. I think it helped make careers for cats who didn't have a distinct enough voice to be solo, but mixed in with some other cats. They delivery or flow shine through, even though the actual tone of the voice was like vanilla-ish. It was the proper flavor of ice cream to go with that select group of people. But bring back groups, you can hide some of this trash that we masquerade as solo acts. Some of them probably belong in groups. If you think about it, some of the acts right now, especially these younger acts, they probably belong in groups. You blend them together, you find one actual voice out there that sounds distinctively different to get your attention. Maybe ain't got no flows like that, but you can mask them in a little bit because they ain't got to carry each song. They got a wordsmith or something like that to pick up pieces that I'm telling you, groups saved careers. Because if you go through it a little bit, I might do that one day too. Go through it. I need to keep my notebook up here for my ideas. But you think about it, go through the groups. And if you took each individual member and make them do their own thing, how many of them groups was really worth it once you break it down? They was really only good together. Like G-Unit. You start taking some of them pieces and making them do solo shit. It's like, ooh, go back to the group. Don't you ever come out that group. Don't you? You need to do whatever you got to do to keep 50 happy, because that's your bread and butter. So I kind of understand why they see. You think about it, it's kind of why G Unit members act the way they do, because like solo was not the move for like none of them. Like none of them.
You got.
Man, I've been doing some of everything, Jock. Man, I'm on the radio every week. Now I'm on the radio. I'm on 102.9 Classics every Saturday. I got the Southern Soul Live show. I'm syndicated.
Okay.
I'm doing that. I've been on the road in the Southern Soul market with my cousin Scott Wiley.
Sky.
You know, he just dropped his new record, last night, the Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then we got a new single with me, him, and Cupid.
I'm trying to go find that.
You know, King of the
check that
Line
out
Dance.
later tonight.
So me personally, man, I'm moving. I'm always moving. I'm moving today. I got an in-store with Zaga down in Hinesville, Georgia, and another store in Savannah. So like Zaga been on the street. Man, I already went through my first load, about 20,000 cans. Right. We was like in 25 spots doing the FIFA. So me, I'm just growing, man. I have no time for nothing negative or even impeding my traffic, man. I'm going straight ahead.
Now, my good brother Timo in the building.
Brother.
Timo always seen I don't know what it is, man, but Timo, whenever I see you, I don't care where we at, I feel like me and Timo gonna get into something at the cookout. Yeah. We gonna find somewhere, a corner to sit in. We ain't gonna talk about nobody. We gonna tell some jokes. We'll talk a little trash to each other. But it's always a good time to see you, Timo. Let's talk about it, bro. What you got going on, man?
Man, well, Timo just released an album. It's called Timo Where You At, man.
Okay.
It was inspired by the Outkast being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Rock and roll.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This year, I'm going to explain a really
quick side note, because they just mentioned it. Hey, we going to have erratic moments like this because I'm a smoker. I'll be having, let me tell you right now while I'm thinking about it, or I'm going to forget it. Or when I get my notebook up here, I'll be able to keep track of these thoughts. But, see, because I almost just lost it just now. Is it just me? Or is it kind of an insult that our music, our greats have to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I feel like it's kind of slanderish. Why the fuck our Hall of Fame gotta, like, I like the look. Believe it or not, I like the location of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's right up the road. It's in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? But to have to wait for inclusion into their Hall of Fame just seems like does us a disservice. Like, who are they to dictate when we are worthy of getting into that? Like, why do we even want it? Why is there no hip hop Hall of Fame? Is it that we still kind of young as a genre or culture or whatever, to where we don't, do we not have enough sweat equity to open up our own set of doors and have people of the culture dictate who's worthy? Maybe that's probably there's multiple pieces to the ultimate problem of what's going on with hip hop and why it's struggling the way it is. Maybe another piece of the trouble puzzle is we don't actually go about acknowledging our own greats. Somebody else does. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We not even acknowledging our own greats. What, BET? We're not even taking that award seriously. They not taking it serious. They throwing a couple of dollars to that. The BET Awards used to be something to watch, and it's so. They mentioned it. I wanted to throw that out there real quick because it be on my mind whenever I hear it. Like, that might be a part of the problem. Like, we don't really acknowledge that final acknowledgement to a career in music. We are not the ones giving it out. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't feel like I'm tripping. You let me know.
Quickly, what happened was I got lost in the sauce, man, when everybody was asked to come to the stage. They wanted to kind of reunite on the stage like we did during the Soul Wars.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it was me, man.
The South got something.
Me, man.
The South got something to say.
South got something to say, man.
You ain't lying.
Next thing you know, all I know, I look up and everybody on the stage with me, and I slid to the side. I was like looking up at Dre, and I'm holding my hand like
I don't know who was started.
Because he was looking around. I saw him looking around for everybody, and I figured he was looking for me.
I don't know who was started.
Timo.
I don't know who was started. It would have to for something. Real quick, we'll go into it real quick. This is the final acknowledgement. There's the Hall of Fame in anything. Football, basketball, soccer, music. That Hall of Fame acknowledgement is the final achievement. It's the cherry on top. It's that final one. So it would have to be a group of people. It was gonna have to be some kind of board, panel, whatever. It would have to consist of people whose hip hop knowledge or cultural value would have to be so significantly high that we don't question it, because we're gonna have to be able to buy into the people they nominate to join. You know what I'm saying? We're entrusting them with that. So it would have to, like, once upon a time, before we find out who he was, the automatic answer would be Russell Simmons. Just as somebody just to throw out there. But he dirtied up his name so bad. He's such a stain on hip hop because he was one of our titans. And that's our problem. That's a problem with trying to figure this out. Our titans kind of dirtied. For how you feel about him now, Diddy was a fucking titan. P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Daddy Love, whatever you call it, he was a titan once upon a time. He dictated the way grown men dressed. He was that nice with it. We sure enough ain't about to have him doing it, are we? We iffy with Jay-Z. He's the next titan. There's a couple of Dr. Dre. How do y'all feel about Dr. Dre? There's dirt on, there's some kind of muck or something on all the titans that you would think about playing the role of making sure we are properly acknowledging our own. Fuck them. I've been having that feeling for a very long time. Fuck them. Why am I'm watching an award show full of performances I know I ain't trying to watch. Y'all not trying to watch that rock and roll shit. But we to catch that moment, that small little moment of them acknowledging our great, we got to sit through it. We got to sit through and watch it. And then 9 to 10, they don't even do the tribute songs. Sometimes don't even be all the way right because they want to rock and roll it up or do some extra weird shit instead of hip hopping it up and turning up, or like it should be the damn Source Awards in here. It don't be. So yeah, man. That's a good, like, one day if I could get to a point where we grow and do whatever, that's like a panel conversation. Like maybe one day I get to a point where we can do I'll do a live with a couple of different people from some different channels and really discuss that. That's a real topic worth discussing. But one, should we have our own dictated, ran, cultivated by our own? If yes, here's the other problem. Who do you pick to do it? You can't just pick anybody. You're going to fuck around and you're looking at the XXL freshman class version of the fucking Hall of Fame. It's worth the thought, though.
Where you at, man? What's up, folk? What you doing, man? I'm like, hey, man, I'm right let me up there, folk. You know what I'm saying? So he let me up there on the stage, man. It ended up turning into a moment to where I felt like I wanted to just harness that moment. I wanted to really just figure out a way to use
Write
that
it down.
moment as leverage to get my album out.
I ain't got no. I ain't got my.
people that.
No,
Yo, I'm still here.
We
I'm
gonna
still
pray
doing music
that
regardless.
I remember it.
Which y'all
I'm gonna have my
Goodie
supplies
Mob
here
be here
tonight.
forever. We just like the Voltron.
I need
broke
that.
down
Gotta write
into
that
different
down.
areas, and I'm gonna represent my piece of the puzzle. And so, by me dropping out my album, I come with some new golf gloves because everybody know that I play golf. I brought y'all some golf gloves. I got a red one for you, Jock. I got the FIFA edition golf glove for you, Jock.
That's what I need to write down. See, I need you in my life because I need to write this down because my son, as a father, when your son plays sports, you get excited. And it took me forever. It took me and his mama separating this, that, and the third. After years of begging and pleading my son to play some sports, he finally, maybe his body caught up to his mind. And he finally realized, you big boy, go play some damn sports. So to find out he playing sports, I was geeked. But one of the sports he play is golf. I don't know nothing about no golf. I'm 327 whatever pounds. I ain't got no. I ain't got no golf in me. I don't know. I know Tiger Woods. Like I'm keeping it 100. So I'm trying to find a way to tap in as a dad. And golf clubs is expensive. But if I can get him some golf gloves, you know what I'm saying? And hey, these are Goodie Mob golf gloves, my nigga. Like, this is my way of interjecting some hip hop into my son's life so that he not on the raw music. I believe in trying to force feed good music to my children as best I can. Even though he 18 and don't care about nothing I'm saying no more. I'll give it a try and see what stick. I did get him to listen to some Don Toliver though. He vibing to some Don Toliver. I could not get him to rock the Baby King. He didn't want no parts of it. So it's a struggle.
You know, because I heard you play golf.
I'm getting them gloves.
You know I'm a 10 handicap. Just to let you know I'm dead serious out there. You know what I mean? All these folk are always online hollering about they play golf. I see LeBron. I see everybody, Kevin Hart. I know all y'all. Y'all done see me and you know me. The game is strong. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing a lot of. I'm trying to get on the PGA Tour. I want to be the first hip-hop artist ever to win a PGA Tour event.
All right.
So I put in a whole lot of work on playing golf.
You moving your hands like you play golf. That boy like that.
If my son painted his son, I'm sorry about my initial reaction to you playing golf. I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, my bad. Now that I know, real G's be playing golf, son. You got a fan in me, okay? I mean, I was a fan regardless. You know what I'm saying? Just being clear. But now, for real, I'm going to get you these golf gloves. I'm going to get you these golf gloves, you know what I'm saying? The Goodie Mob golf gloves. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come down there with the Hennessy. I'm going to put it in the proper cup, though. I'm not going to embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the ghetto dad. But I'm going to come down there and watch your events and your functions and whatnot. And I'm going to chill while you... And hip-hop drove me to this. This is another hip-hop moment. This is a moment that hip-hop should get credit for. Hip-hop drove me to growing closer to my son just now in this moment. Y'all just seen it. And me and my son been on the outs a little bit. My oldest son, you know, he at that age where, you know what I'm saying, he buck what I be saying mentally and he don't be wanting to, whatever. So we long story short, we finally back right, whatnot. Now shout out to hip hop.
I play
Building
every time. I'm used to just grab that club, man, and swing.
Building black
but
families.
Also, with me being a morning person, I've created my own top of the A coffee line.
Oh.
Hey,
you know what I mean? The top of the A. Yeah. So check this out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we be drinking
That's
coffee,
the
right?
premium. That's the premium for y'all to test. I got 4 different types. I got the premium that's based out of Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
I have the light roast that's based out of Ethiopia.
The light roast.
Yeah, it's the light roast. But that's for like a morning blend.
Right.
For you.
Oh, and it got the date when it was roasted on there, too.
Absolutely.
I love that. Freshness.
Then I also have the Colombian medium roast. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Hey, shout out to that.
Vivid last. I was just at Club Vivid yesterday when I was in
look like you
Columbia.
handed Jock everything. You
Well,
got him a
that's for everybody.
glove. You done gave him some
We
coffee.
got you a glove, too. We got you a glove, too.
You ain't say that,
FIFA.
though.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Nigga. We got you one FIFA right there, baby.
See,
Small.
I thought we
That's
were-
for you.
I thought we were good.
I got shout 1, 2,
Oh, thank you, brother.
I got
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of roast,
we looking out for everybody.
Speaking of roast, where's your mustache?
Well, what happened was I was trimming up my face, and I started.
Shit. Hey, I was wondering, because if y'all pay attention, y'all can go back. I don't want to make the video too much longer. Y'all go back and look. Homie in the background, right? Can't miss it because he got them pink shorts on. Homie in the background was like fidgeting. Like, I thought, between me and you, I thought he was, you know what I'm saying? He was on that. So I just thought he was just one of fidget one of them. No, homie had something to say. And now I know why he was back there. He been wanting to ask this entire interview. But he held it. He held it in here. Like, we gonna stay on task, keep the trains on time. We ain't gonna have no BS, no bull job go up here. We keep it. As soon as the moment presented itself, we're like, okay, it's an empty spot right here. I think we done did everything they came to do. Hey, my man. Your face look like it's getting cold at the bottom. You got no lip jacket. Well, I don't know what show I see that he called it a lip jacket. Like, I went naked face one time. I'll never do it again. I did it for a little soft, like a dumb reason too. Like, I don't want to expose myself about it because it was a buster reason, and I'm not gonna say it because then it looked like a buster. Players fuck up, first off. But I'm saying, one day we'll build our relationship to the point where I can confide in y'all to that degree, to where I can go ahead and make myself look like a lame for a moment, and y'all gonna be able to. I know y'all gonna forget it. All right, I know it. I know his heart. I know his character. It's cool. Players fuck up. We get there.
I play my own barber. I'm my own barber.
Man.
I'm my own barber.
We can tell you slipped in.
So
I cut the whole thing off.
I hit it the wrong way. So I said, you know what? You trying to trim it up. I just went on ahead and cut it all off. But the good thing about hair is it grows. So it will be back.
You're not referring to my hairline, are you? He don't pull the strong hairline.
I got the hairline.
Strong hairline over there, buddy.
He pulled up a strong hairline.
Why we gotta talk about hairlines? I know I ain't got no goddamn hairline. I'm making my peace with it. It might be the hardest thing for a black man from an emotional standpoint to deal with really in life, that if you end up going through it, that realization that you either got that bald spot or your hairline gone, or if you got both, it's just terrible. And I have both. Coming to peace with that, you don't know if you're gonna get ladies gonna give you no more. Like, boy, it's a life. It's a life adjustment. I suspect if I had to correlate it to something that women go through, like women who always their entire life probably had a head full of hair more than they knew what to do with it, and then something happened in life to where they rocked that first ever super short haircut. You know, that real like it's hair there. It's technically hair there. I don't mean like they got the clipper joint. There's still hair there, but not really quite hair there. Like, we're not gonna have a hang time discussion. Yo, hair that short. The first time a woman come outside, step outside with that, and the world got to see it. I suspect that's the same thing as when, as a man, you get your first, you go outside with your first little baldy. It's getting older. The simplest stuff be bugging you out. Like, damn, I gotta go outside like this. I tried the hats for a minute. I didn't want to keep buying hats at $40 a pop, $35 a pop. Like, whew. I just went ahead and made the commitment. Like, matter of fact, the first time I went outside, bald, I made sure it was in there. I was getting drunk. I knew it, because my mindset was like, the first motherfucker say something, I'm dragging you up out of here. Hey, it's about to be a fight. We're fighting. Until I found out, it's a segment of women out there like, they big and bald. All right, what's happening with you? Like, what's happening with you? Okay. After that, I was cool. Look, I am what I am. Hey, what we're not gonna do is put on the man. We're not draking that. No, we're not draking it up, y'all. Y'all not even supposed to suggest that to me. We are building. We are trying to build a rapport together. And you gonna tell me to put the Drake on? Not the man unit? I'm gonna forgive you. Because we learning each other. I'm gonna forgive you. It's all right. I'm not even tripping. Once I learn, some of y'all women out there, I can't say too much because we're not gonna turn this into the late night show. We talk a different way at night at that 3:45 slot. We ain't gonna do it right now at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But once I found out that segment of y'all women, you know what I'm saying, that palm the back of the head at homie when things are happening. Listen, there's a lot of things in life we do as men that you can quantify it down to it's kind of because women like it. And once I found out as a man, women was cool with that. Oh, I'm bald for life. I'm bald for life. Look, we ain't got this ain't like overly technical. There's a lot of things I do in my life because of y'all. I don't like it, but that's just the way it worked, and that's okay.
No color in.
I had to check to see if it came back.
You got me, bro.
No widow speak.
Listen, it is.
They told me if I start smoking weed,
I know we got a hard
my
break.
hairline will come back.
I know, man. I got these shades out called disco shawties.
I'm coming to you too.
They
Talk
just
about
got picked up by anthropology. Now they call disco dollies. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely go check that out, man. And man, I just been sharpening up my blade, man. You know what I'm saying? Got new music out. I got a song on Chuck D's new album called Buffoonery, No Buffoonery. And they done went back to vinyl. They done went back to the paper magazine. So, man, we on deck, bro.
Oh, not my favorite unks together. Chuck D and
man, that's my
Kush.
guy, man. That's my guy, man. So, yeah, I go pick that up
I
at
listen to that.
Rap Central Station.
Will do, man. Congratulations. I just want to tell my quick story, man.
Yeah, please do.
You know, Gip, you came to see me last time. Gip, every time I see you, it's always a blessing when I see all y'all. We always have some kind of way. We all of us have a one-off, some kind of way. And Gip say, "Y'all, them a new them a CBD gummies." I looked at the bag. I was like, I'm gonna support it because it's my brother first and foremost. I'm him when it comes to that. I'm gonna support my people, right? And I looked at it and I said,
we're about to get a bad gummy story. Every time I hear about gummies, it could be online, everyday life. If somebody telling me a story and it involves gummies, it's never a good story. Like something went too far. Typically because they didn't read the package. Didn't know that like one square was actually 2 servings, not 1 serving, or something along that line. But let's see where he go, because I feel like that's probably the type of story that we about to get. I ain't never heard somebody tell me a gummy story that turned out positive.
I said, man, I ain't gonna even hit these gummies. I said, but this Gip, this my brother, and you know what? I'm gonna take them. And I'm going to keep them in the car. So everybody come and get and see me. I'm like, why you seeing these? Why get you one? You know, I'm just, I'm coming down right there up from the West End. Georgia State Patrol in front of me. Lights come on behind me. I'm like, damn, what? Police behind me. I'm like, what I do? I'm making a left. The Georgia State Patrol, he turned on his light. Bloop, he turned on his lights. I'm like, what they want? So I got a Georgia State Patrol on the right side of my car, APD on the front. I'm like, what I need to do? They like, get out the car, put your hands, I need to put your hands in the cuffs. I like, for what? They say, it's just for safety. You're not being arrested, you're being detained. Like, ain't that the same thing? They said no. I said, okay, cool. I put my phone on FaceTime, called my daughter. Boom. So I don't know what's going on in the car. So the lady come back and say, yeah, you in big trouble, mister. I said, what? She said, you got them gummies in the car? That is a felony. That is a felonious offense. I said, ma'am, they CBD. She said, no, they not. I said, you better call Gip.
You about to give me a case. Hey, I would have been, you better call Gip too. Now, this story did not go. I retract my previous statement. Again, players fuck up. I fucked up. I normally I hear that, oh my God, I took so many. I was smashed. I'm like, okay, did you die? You cool. Drink some water. Drink some water. But I didn't think we were going to include a story that had them boys, like local and state. I hope you get a ticket, like homie. I'm trying to support and look out. I'm taking these gummies on the love, and then now let's see.
She said, excuse me. She said, excuse me. I said, you better get Gip Goodie on the phone because I've been told that it is CBD. She said, no, sir. This is a felony offense. She went to the car. Now, I'm going to tell you what really get interesting. Because remember, I told her my phone on FaceTime in the car. My daughter on the phone. So she hearing out. So she come back. She said, oh, you're actually right. You can get out the car now. I'm like, you got to open the door.
Oh, man.
She said, I know. That's the part. Let me finish doing my investigation. I'll let you out. So she go back to the car. So I don't know what's going on. She come out, have a good day. So I said, thank you, officer. You have a good day. She said, I'm just doing my job. Be blessed. Okay, cool. I drive out. My daughter called me like, Daddy, that lady was so dang on happy when she found out you had them gums. She said, oh, his ass going to jail today.
Oh, man.
She said, but whatever you said to her, she came back and said, oh, we're going to have to let him go today because he got the stuff that Gip got. I thought I was going to die laughing. I think I might have a warrant for that, too. I ain't never going to turn myself in.
I was just about to say, how they just pull you over?
Nah, I'm just talking. Yeah, well, you know, for real, that is it's a felony.
No, I'm just saying,
a felony. If you're not licensed
hold
to
it
have
up like this and then though.
No, let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
I made a left.
Okay.
Right there, that back street coming down University. Okay. I made that left right there. I've been making the left right there for all the years, but they like it's a no turn sign. But I never seen it.
Okay.
So when I turned, the police officer behind me, she got me for making the left.
Okay.
On the no turn. Get why the state trooper got me. Why? He said my windshield tint. He said he didn't even see the officer behind me. So I just got the timing at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I get in trouble all the time, y'all. They go on my bag. He
would have been sick if they would have played that different.
And I just put it back in there. Because it's legal. But, one thing about it is that we got to just learn the rules and regulations of all this stuff. And really what I'm just trying to show all my folks that's in the street, man, it's legal ways to doing everything. You just got to go and get the education to do it. And, I didn't go and follow nobody to create this. I went and created Zaga from scratch. I went into a laboratory. I went through all the tastings and everything just because I wanted to create something that I felt like black people and our people would like. Because our taste buds different. We like different things. So when I created Sex on the Peach, when I created Black Ice, when I created Storm Chaser, it was all the things that I knew that in our community we like to drink. Storm Chaser is like a ginger beer. So when you taste that, it's like ginger ale. Okay, the Black Ice, that's like a fruit punch. So for me, Sex on the Peach, that's just a good old peach family. You know what I mean? And the reason why I did this, I'm the only thing that's on the market where you can't taste the cannabis in it. That's the one thing that makes my product different than everybody else's because...
Wait, you got infused drinks? I don't think that would be appropriate for this show because we already be hold on sometimes for dear life just with the regular little smoke and, occasionally we drink from time to time around these parts, you know what I'm saying? Life be hard. You need to release. But, I don't know. I want to try it. Just try it. Maybe I'll order some, see how I get some and do a review or something. Just something different to change it up. I don't know. I definitely want to try it though. I definitely want to try it. I don't think it's going to be nothing I would do the show with though. That's like delay. I don't like anything that's going to give me a delayed reaction to where I don't know when you about to start. You not for me to play with in life. Like I like to know what I'm dealing with. Good old Mary Jane, they never let me down. I don't see me changing up no time soon because I've never had fun. I don't like gummies. I've tried them, different brands. I tried a couple that was so good to where it was like you didn't too much taste it. You kind of still did. I came across a chocolate candy bar one time. Me being a fat black kid at heart. You can't give me like a Nestle Crunch bar that tastes extremely better than the regular Nestle Crunch bar. But oh wait, there's more. There's weed in it. So I'm sitting there, fat kid and all, eating these little squares. Each square is a serving. I done knocked back like 6, 7 squares. What are we? Okay, for me, maybe 2 squares is a serving. I'm a bigger person. So we'll say a natural serving, somebody my size is 2, not 1 square. I knocked like 6, 7, 8 of them daddies. It was, when I say this was so delectable, it was so good. I'm gonna insert a pause right there just in case. I just feel like it's just appropriate. Just put one there. It was so. I had to navigate. I wasn't even at home. I'm at the folks' house chilling. I still had to navigate home. Do you know what it's like to be at a red light? It feel like you can't hold on to steering wheel because the steering wheel melt. Why is the steering wheel melt? It's not supposed to fucking happen. I had to pull over, pull myself together. Luckily, I sat there for probably like 25, 30 minutes. I'm in a neighborhood I shouldn't be in. I'm in a neighborhood I definitely shouldn't be in. We all got that one section of the city we in that we really typically, for the most part, try to avoid. I was being thirsty that night, so I went to a neighborhood I didn't really need to be in to get what I was trying to get. You can kind of fill in the rest. But now I'm over there. I'm gone. Trying to get out of there before somebody realizes I'm over there. I mean, space skates. Oh, man, never again. Never again. It ain't happened again since. Never again. No. That was the moment where I was like, yeah, it's not for me. Even with the proper dosage, I still, that time frame of waiting. I could sit and smoke, and 10 minutes later, I'm where I need to be. That sound like math I'm cool with. Like that other stuff, y'all can keep it.
When I listen to people, they be like, I tried the THC drinks, but it's that aftertaste. And I say, yeah, because you can still taste the cannabis. My thing was, I wanted to create a product where people who don't smoke could drink this and feel like, wow, I can enjoy this feeling and I might not like cannabis and I don't smell like cannabis. Right. So this is a way for me to be able to enjoy this product and enjoy this culture. And you ain't got to smell like it everywhere you go.
And your hemp products work, because we were using the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Get your card, man. Get your medical card.
I was all on live. My knee had done went out. I thought my knee died.
Without no more pain.
You brought me that stuff. I put it on my knee. My wife took it from me.
Okay. Mine. It's mine.
I don't know what's in this stuff.
Good.
She said, but you act like you can't live without it.
What's the laws down there in Kansas City? Cause I do gotta go down. I think I gotta go to got a biker trip somewhere in Kansas City coming up sometime next month. And I always, before I like to hit the road or whatever, I be trying to find out what the laws is, cause like to find out going down to Louisiana that the way they treat it was oof. We'll be trying to keep myself with proper, you know what, on me without having to try to deal with somebody I don't know locally. Questionable, but I don't be want to do it, so I'll be having to. So if I want to risk it all or not to make sure I'm good wherever I go. But what's the laws like in Kansas City? Oh, 100% legal? Oh yeah. I mean, y'all got good bud though. Like listen, it's crazy little story real quick, and we gonna get back to it. the weed, from from a legal perspective, the legal bud, whatever, in Detroit, I don't like it. The inner city spots, like if you go on the crest of the city, the outer area, or you shoot down to a legal spot like down like Monroe area. Monroe got like a bunch of them. Inner city, it's like you better off. I'm not suggesting anybody do anything illegal. I'm saying it's better if you go a different route to get it. If you know what I'm saying. Without, you know what I'm saying, telling people to do heinous things and things they're not supposed to do. We ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I'm like, Kendrick, if you don't find, we're playing. So she gave it back to me after a while. When she
I gotta
actually
pull
Googled
up
the ingredients in that and made
I gotta
sure
find out when that function is. I'm gonna try to record it.
She is big on that. I don't give, if I want to drink this drink right now, she was like, hold on.
Yeah.
And then
Your
send it off
real
and
supposed to
get
do
it
that,
sent.
bro.
And for everybody that want to know about where to get the drink, you can go downtown P Street, True Bliss.
Oh, yeah.
Right around the corner. I can walk to True Bliss right there. This is the first dispensary in Atlanta with Paul Judd. Y'all know Paul Judd. Yeah.
And we could email it.
Yeah, and this come through the mail. I can mail
it.
I can mail
I'm finna
this
go
in
when I
all
leave
50
here.
states.
Are you leaving these for us?
Yeah, these
Can we
out.
try these?
Come through the
I feel
mail.
like we want to bust it down right.
Come through the mail? That mean I can. Because Michigan is 100% legal. So I wonder, because I feel some type of way about certain individual, but I'm ordering their liquor, order his cognac. I want to try that little Shannon Sharp cognac, so I said I'm gonna go ahead and order it. But I think the lady told me I gotta have it. You gotta have it shipped to a liquor store or something like that, or a state liquor agency or whatever, which is cool. I mean, where I'm at, I got one right up the road, but I'm wondering if it's the same thing with that. Like, would it come straight to my house because we 100% legal, or is like you gotta have it sent to like a dispo in the area and you gonna pick it up? I don't know. I'm gonna find out because I definitely want to try it. I want to try it.
Right now, Shawty say he want to bust something. There you go. Go ahead.
You might want to wait till you get out of work.
No, she all good, man.
No, we good.
Gonna take a little taste, man.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got to take the time to just say thank you. A warm thank you, special thank you to my brothers, our family, Goodie, Mo, B in the building. That's right.
Hey, shout out.
T-Mo, Cool Joe, Gibby.
Yeah.
Him.
And shouts out to Shouter with their fried fish, the air fried fish.
Yeah, air fried fish.
Come on, T-Mo. Let's see what he hitting for, T-Mo.
I like our black
see if he a nice
affairs.
song.
That's a black affair. They got air fried fish in the studio. That's only us do that.
I think he did.
I think that's about it. I think that's about it for that. I think that's about it. Let's see what else I got. I think that might be all I got. Let me double check. See, this is that one man band thing where you got to do everything yourself. Hold on. Give me a second to figure this out. Give me a second. I think I got something else lined up real quick. Ooh, y'all want to do a topic that was for tonight real quick? Since I got it already queued up, I'll give y'all a minute to decide if y'all want to real quick. I still got time. I still got like 20 minutes. So if y'all want to do another topic, we can do another topic real quick. This was really for tonight. It's more of a tonight. I think y'all might want to say this. I could come up with something else, but I gotta just talk about it slightly. It's slightly differently at 5:30 in the afternoon. But hey, whatever y'all trying to do. Whatever y'all trying to do. Let me see. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and finish lining up tonight. I'm gonna call this one done dizzle. I appreciate y'all pulling in for another smoke break. If you're here for, you know what? Bet. If you're here for whatever, you know what? Listen, this is my introduction to y'all. We're gonna learn each other. I keep saying that because it's a process. It's how you build community. So you're about to learn. I come with some topics that be a little. You got it. It take a certain level of boldness to conquer some topics that I be talking about. But we gonna run with it. We gonna run with it. So I got one more queued up. Let me get it together. Where we at? Right there. Psst. Now, this was, again, I want you to keep in mind, this was a tonight 3:45 a.m. topic. So now I got to find us another off-the-wall topic for tonight. I think I got one. I was going to put that one in the tuck, but I might use that one for tonight. But I seen Mackwop and the crew having an interesting conversation. And I have a little bit of insight on something like this because I attempted it. Polygamous relationships, right? We grown. We about to have a grown conversation. We good. We locked in. We're going to check this conversation out and hold a quick little think tank, so to speak. Like, what y'all think about stuff like this? This is outside the box when it comes to relationships. Some people, this very traditional when their concept of a relationship is man v woman, and that's that. Or if you got a different lifestyle, man, woman, that's your flow. But what about when the scale is a little different? Like, how do you go about that? It seemed easy from the outside because so many celebrities, we hear the stories about different celebrities living this lifestyle, and I commend them because I learned the hard way. Like that's not for everybody type of thing. So we're gonna let this play out, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Sliding through later on. Shout out Baka and D-Mac. You feel me? Izzy Faye in the building. Jaja pulled up. My Fly in the cut. The Fly in the cut.
The Fly.
Kimmy King. My name EF, ETS, Ambassador.
You know, it's 2 more burgers in here. All right. Did you say?
Like it's our type of.
I said I bought it for everybody. Oh, I ain't mine. I ain't mine.
My bad. See, I thought I had this queued up already. Hold on.
Nah, that's a burger. That's Moving forward, 2026, maybe y'all start 2027. Start negotiating that with your lady of choice. The option to all men in this room, cool, cracking up. So if y'all got the option to go poly. Moving forward, 2026, maybe y'all start 2027. Start negotiating that with your lady of choice. Is that something that y'all like feel like?
That's the question.
Raptors.
Nah, for real.
If your other person came to you, we going with it. We gonna face it the way they facing it as we go through the video. If your person you with, man, woman, whatever, came to you on some real shit, like, hey, I feel like best way for me to experience you better or whatever, however they try to frame it, is that we need to introduce another person in this day and live this type of lifestyle, and so forth and so on. How do you? What's your reaction? Don't just say I'm going the fuck off. Like, give a real. This we talking about somebody. This ain't nobody you just been dating for a little minute. Like we talk about somebody where you was kind of at some point thinking like, okay, this is that forever person, but out the blue for whatever reason, you get hit with this. How you playing it?
I apologize. Go I apologize. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You gotta start getting the deep one. Attention. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I'm saying though, for real, is that something y'all feel like? Just ask me. I'm just asking.
That's the question again. My bad. I was talking.
Polly, you've been married for quite some time too. I feel like a lot of the world is going that way. It's just where it's been going on. You know what I'm saying?
It do seem like more people.
Clubs and everything. It's just what's going on.
I feel like
everybody.
I feel like it's the generation under us, low key. Like,
are you gonna be jealous? Because I feel like the generation above us be jealous about some things. They be jealous about the social media. Damn, y'all get to see all that ass. Like, it be shit like that. That some of the older folks that, you know what I'm saying? Some of the players, too, from back then. Like, imagine Bill Bellamy, how to be a player, was able to navigate, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different.
I kind of want to watch that. I ain't watched that in a minute.
So, I'm just saying, would you think you'd be a little jealous of them?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. No, I'm talking. I'm gonna say no because it's like,
how tight it seemed like it could be or it is, I know it's on the flip side, the negative side of it. I probably ain't gonna be able to take that.
Well, okay, why are you thinking negative though?
Because you gotta think the negative. Like, do the positive outweigh the negative?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, for the moment, it probably would. The moment, it probably would, but for a healthy relationship or the relationship lasting, it probably ain't. That's all.
So for you, for you, Miss Stacy, it's gonna boil. You feel like it's just that certified like dead end to drama. I can see why you would think that. I'm not even mad at it because it did for me. It did for me. As me and from the outside looking at it, it looks sweet. For one, when you think of poly relationships, you primarily think of two women and one man. I've never heard anybody speak on it, and it's like two dudes and one chick. I've never seen that version of it before, but hey, whatever. I don't think as men, right, fellas, y'all understand the time that one woman acts. It's not like she acts. You would think it would work out to where she would act less, and that extra attention that she not get, you would give it to the other woman or whatever. It don't work out that way. That same 100% attention she wants, she still be wanting that shit. You introducing a whole nother set of 100, you know what I'm saying, worth of attention that needs to be met. Especially if you tried it out, if it's something that you try out, like I've seen people like in their version of it, it wasn't like all cohesive in one household. It was like, it was just the relationship was a polyformed kind of relationship, but it wasn't 100% that, because it wasn't like both women in the house, the man in the house, everybody chipping in on the greater good of everybody type thing. Like, that's the worst case scenario. Like to try to do it separate, like, because the time you spend at one location, first you got to go spend that same time at the other location. That's the gem of. That's the part people be forgetting and missing. Like, you still gotta. It's more stressful than it's worth to me. But let me see what they talking about with it.
This the main thing though. Is you in it for fuck?
No.
Or you in it to build?
To build.
Okay, if you in it to build, then yeah,
I think it'd be dope if you in it to build. Like me and my lady having like 30 slave hoes.
Like a whole relationship. I'm thinking
nah, I love 30 slave hoes.
The issues would only
get that kitchen.
Come on, man.
Nah, for real though. Like, just imagine you have a fleet of slave hoes.
I'm not endorsing nothing he just said. You know what I'm saying? Slave hoes is wow. See why this is supposed to be 3:45 a.m. Actually, by the time we got to this, it was gonna be closer to like 4:35 a.m. Hey, we went to almost 8 a.m. We did 4 hours last night, this morning, whatever. Slave hoes is crazy. It's like, remember Django Woman, he pulled her out that box, you just got a gaggle of them just walking around. Slave wenches, like, that still sound like problems. They gonna eventually revolt, and then they gonna beat on you. We can't be too free with the slave word anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because let somebody else use slave something, and they not one of us, we gonna be ready to wild out. So we can't call them that. We gotta call them something else. Picture going to somebody's house and they just got a gaggle. It's reverse. You go visit somebody's house and they got a gaggle of slave niggas. No, we're gonna change that, because see, that's too insensitive to us as people. Can we be insensitive to our own? You know what? All right. Go visit your home girl, because most of my closest friends, they be home. They be chicks. Like, I got my homie from way back when, Sandbox Type, and one other cat, but I be snakes out there. I be trying to keep my circle small. I got a couple of homegirls. They tight. They almost like bruh now. They kind of like bruh now. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I got fine female friends that they really like just my friends. Like they look good, they thick and shit, they big built. Niggas be all googly eyed or I'm like, man, I'm sorry, that's just a homegirl. Like, what you doing? But yeah, I couldn't picture going to go visit her. Like I go over there sometime, we smoke and kicking or whatever. When she got a whole bunch of men around, like, oh, them my extra niggas. I don't know what to call them. We gonna come up with a term. Indentured servant niggas, whatever you want to call them. Like, they just around here. He cleaning up, he doing the vacuum, he about to cook dinner. I wouldn't know how to feel about that. Like, hey man, I'm not coming over to smoke with you no more. You got too many men over here. You got them in these weird uniforms. You know that you gonna have them in weird uniforms. They got glittery shorts or some shit, some kind of weird something that women would put men in that, you know what I'm saying, to sexualize them, you know what I'm saying? It's no different than if the shoe was on the other foot, we would have women in the same kind of role. It's not like we about to have all these women around us in sweatsuits. Like, no, we not. We about to put something on. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that gonna work? As soon as you give one person too much attention or somebody getting too less attention and they start feeling some type of way, homegirl, right, it's gonna lead to chaos. Somebody food not gonna be safe. And that's not a place as a man I want to live, in a house where I don't know if I can eat the food. You might have did something because, for lack of a better phrase, heifer number 3 feels some type of way. So she like, I can't have him the way I want him. Nobody can. And now, oops, down for the count. Over what? Little time. It's not the way I want to go out. So I as I gotten older, I've chosen to just not indulge in things. It's just not for me, man. I ain't got it to time or the mental resources or nothing to make it through that again. I tried it. I thought I was in my I'm the man era, living my best life, and it didn't go well, people. I might give y'all some better details one day of what really happened. But trust me, we gonna be doing some real drinking for that to happen. We gonna do some real drinking. I'm about to sit here in the midnight hour, confessing my many sins in these streets out here. Oh, we gonna get to it. I might have to put that behind a subscriber wall or something for that. Like, let's go.
Number 4, bitch 4. Number 4. Bitch 4.
I think it would only be an issue if it's only for the fuck up, because then it's like
right, you're not building.
If it's only for the fuck up, I ain't even gotta include you in this, baby.
Nah, come on then.
No, what was that? What's that shit called? You said you wanted to start.
What are you talking about?
That establishment.
What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Like when you, like how I said I wanted to have like the kids in the kennel. I had a hose in the kennel.
Oh, you talking about group home and shit.
Yeah, I had that shit ran like a group home. No,
said kids in the kennel.
You say in the kennel? Come on, bro.
That's a hustle. But I'm saying like I have all the hoes in the kennel. Like go unleash that one. It's foaming. The
one with the ass.
We can't do this, brother. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. It's not, because I love y'all. My beautiful sisters. Come on. This is why this topic was for the late night. We're supposed to be buzzing or high or whatever when we talk about this. We midday sober talking about this. Well, I'm high a little bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. A little bit. I stopped smoking because I want to make sure I was interacting with y'all the right way. I be high sometimes. I say it's stuck. Let's watch the video. The chat helped though, because I look over and see the chat, but let me talk to the folks. I got a job to do. I'm sitting here stuck. But
yeah, I think it'd be dope though if you like you said 30.
Well, yeah, if you talking about building, now building is a little different.
This nigga's crazy.
Building is a little different. So it's because I feel like the more the better. I feel like the more the better.
No.
More income, more.
Nah, but
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. They ain't got to work.
But if you getting all of them pregnant, you just in there, you just crash and just.
Well, that's not necessarily building though, right?
That is building.
That is building.
that's building like
That's like
That ain't off the table.
another fleet of worker bees.
Because once again,
shit. He can't keep saying this, bro. Like, I like fucked up shit. I'm sorry. This is what I be watching late night, bro. Can't say that though. It's like another fleet of worker bees. Like, why would you, as a man, why would you want that? Now you got two pregnant women, bro, at the same time. Same house. As a man, just from a man's point of view, why the would you want that? It's two different moods. You don't know who up, who down, who need their back rub, they feet hurt. None of that. You got to deal with both of them. This one do here, this one do here, this appointments, and oh my God. Maybe I'm not looking at the beautiful parts of this poly thing. All I see is the work. Maybe it's because I tried it and seen that it's not. It's not what it appears to be. Like what they just said about it. If it's about building, I think that'd be the main goal. Like everybody, all parties involved. I think this is the ground floor of it potentially working. I'm still not saying it's going to work, but for it to have the potential to even work, everybody got to be on the same page. And the smallest fracture of a crack in anybody's mindset and how they approaching that, it only take one fraction of a crack in one of them. All bad. All bad. Because if the person who got that fracture, crack of disbelief or lack of hope in the situation is actually the one that ends up with the problem, that crack about to grow. And now you got a problem. Or if you putting the time and attention into the person who already got the fracture crack, not sure, but they getting extra time that maybe the other person that now you got a problem over here. It's a pendulum swing, and now you just trying to I'm gonna go deal with who needs my attention at the moment. And now it's not enjoyable for anybody because everybody craving for that next moment. It's not inclusive as it's supposed to be. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I'm cool. I don't want them problems. I wouldn't want them problems.
I don't need you to do that. But a lot of times in a relationship, the women ain't working out.
Yeah, it's like a nigga doing.
You now bigger too.
Look at these ones.
Yeah,
he just stepped up.
Pulling what they need to pull, or is the nigga just
That's usually how it's operated. Like you,
because
if you can afford an extra wife, then you do it. But if you can't afford one,
because that be they.
Nah, that ain't true either though.
Like if them
right.
aren't going to agree to it,
You're 100% right. It takes some clarity and understanding. It has to be. Look, and I appreciate you made it all caps, because I don't be seeing this shit until I get this other screen. Forgive me, until the other screen is up and I can actually have it to where I can see my chat. The font be this tiny, y'all. So I know y'all not being rude and not just yelling. It's helping me out, so I do appreciate it. Look, I am older. I'm not old. We're not going to call me old because I can still make shit shake. Well, pay good money for these contacts so I can see. But look, I've started to embrace my age enough to where like I'm ready to get glasses. Now technology has advanced where I'm not going to have to be outside wearing bottle caps because I'm not doing that to me. I'm not about to come outside with some bottle caps on. I was the cat talking shit about the motherfucker who had the bottle cap glasses. I'm not about to be the cat with the bottle cap glasses, it's not about to happen. For the eyes, exactly. Thank you. Look. See, this is how you build a community. Reach one, teach one. We help you, helping me. I'm helping us. We helping each other. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because messing with this screen, like, I got rid of the excuses. Miss Hummus, for those who don't know, Miss Hummus got on me a little bit, and Quality about excuses and, hey, what you waiting on going to do your lives, this, that, and the third. And my main thing was the screen. I'm picky about what I want. I won't settle for just anything. But once after, conversating with people or whatever, it's like, hey, you can get there eventually, but for the time being, do what you got to do to make shit click. So here we are. So shout out to them for, getting me out my ways. Sometimes we need that push we don't necessarily want to hear. So I had to get that little shout out real quick.
They not going to want to work, and they're going to want to be taken care of.
That's what I was going to say too, because that's when you talking about, we going to work, like, them motherfuckers is finna be at the house. You gonna be working.
So yeah, I'm thinking we all working, we all putting in the pot and all that.
You gonna be the doctor.
Because it's a lot. I feel like a lot going into that shit.
How does that work?
What's happening into you?
Because I mean, I gotta work twice as hard, and then they not working. So the home is super dope.
It's a trend, and then it's like,
but I'm like slaving away.
It could be smart for some people
because the economy.
Exactly.
So it's a carpool.
It's a carpool. Look at it like
it's a carpool.
So than poly relationships, I feel like swinging is gonna be more regular than like poly relationships. That's gonna be regular.
You all tap. Shut the fuck up.
You all tap.
Quick.
You all tap.
I'm saying that you talking about niggas be swinging like one night fuck.
Yeah, and I feel like that's gonna be more normal than people.
That's not building. You just getting horny. You're getting your horny off. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'd rather do poly than swinging.
Swinging gonna be normal. I'm saying swinging is gonna get more normal.
That's been normal though.
You know what? He mentioned swinging real quick. We wasn't gonna dive into that part. I vehemently. I'm gonna look. You're not about to take. I'm possessive. Here I go confessing. Damn it. I'm possessive. There's no place on earth where what woman I deem is mine, I'm ever just about to pass off to the next cat. Like, as a man, the last thing I'm trying to ever have in my mind is imagery of somebody giving the business to what I deem is mine. That might sound sexist or whatever. I think of it as the way men should thinking in 2026. We need to get back to, like, that's I feel like that's a manly way to think. Like, why would I be cool just visually thinking about somebody just giving you the business? You supposed to be mine. Like, what are we doing? So I never understood the swinger of it all. Like, hey, you can have her and I'm going to take her. And hey, I'm going to get homegirl, the house behind us, two blocks back. I'm about to go and bust her down. Like, hey, Mike said he trying to find out. So, you got to go talk to Mike on Thursday. No, what the fuck? I'm not. That's kind of what led me down, more or less, to the kind of sort of to the poly attempt that just was terrible. Terrible. It was terrible, y'all. It was so terrible. It was so terrible. In the beginning, I thought I was the man. I was living the dream, boy. Like, that first month, I had about a 90-day run of bliss. Complete bliss. That dark cloud came, that ominous feeling. It's like I saw the thunderstorm coming, but I was too busy having fun and playing. And God damn it, if it didn't go left. I'm telling you, this is me living my truth. It sound dope. It sounds so. It was for that 90. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was the nigga. Period. That's it. I still went to work. You know what I'm saying? I still had to do my little 1-2 to get my little coins and whatnot. But outside of that, I mean, that might have been the time frame in my life where I fucked off the most money on just like completely nothing. The technical responsibility, the stuff that needed to be taken care of was an automatic. I was good, and I tried it the hard way, the hard method, where both wasn't in the same household. It was an all the way around bad idea. From the get go, it was doomed to fail. So I had, Jesus. Hey, when we finally had that moment, we sitting here, we all toe up at the end of the night. It's like 3:45, 4:45. I'll say probably closer to 5. When we all feeling good, feeling great, we having this conversation. And I finally tell y'all what really happened and whatnot. What we not gonna do is judge. We're gonna apply that rule that y'all been applying to everybody else. We listen, we don't judge. Apply that to your boy. When I had that moment with y'all, and let's finish it out. Let's finish this out.
If you swing another nigga might bone
But that's gonna be like more on like the front street of a nigga. That's gonna be like how niggas that talk about like whatever.
Okay. Nia and Reese, y'all too funny as fuck now.
Yeah, not like
okay, so no.
Wait.
I said not with a nigga, but
What you say?
He just said.
I said not with a nigga.
No, wait, one mic.
You cannot swing with a female. Talk about a threesome.
Not with a nigga we had threesome.
How can you not have? How can you not?
I said not with a nigga.
Swing is with another couple.
That's what swinging is, with another couple.
Wait, so you letting another nigga on your lady?
Nah, swinging is you
let another nigga bone your lady?
you booty to booty.
Yeah, that's booty.
Wait. See, this is why it's supposed to be a late conversation. This is not a daytime conversation. Hey, we setting the standard now, goddammit. We doing it. We getting it in now. With the swinging thing, right? Is it like you only do it as like a couple? Like y'all go to like a location, and then he get your chick, you get his chick, and y'all do what y'all do there, or do y'all like? Is it like they set up like different little functions where you meet up with their partner somewhere, they meet up with your partner? So how does that work? And it's not like swinging ain't where the man takes part in the other man, right? That's not swinging, right? Because I've never heard, he mentioned it, so I'm like, that's not a part of that. Like, I don't know these things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we having a conversation. If we gonna do the damn thing, we gonna do the damn thing. So how does that work? Like, as a man, you just like setting appointments for your girl, your woman. Like, hey, you gotta pipe down at 7:45 at Keisha's house. Key is under the mat. What you gonna be doing? Going to I got a dessert session with Michelle at 10:45 at the Ramada. Or whatever, wherever you meet up at. Like, hey, how's it work? Oh my God. Like, the stuff that people come up with to interact with each other from a sexual standpoint, we be making some weird rules and exceptions until we got to try to live by them and try to make it work. These plans be plans until you try to execute them. I think these be like desperate attempts to save something from some form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like a last ditch effort to create some spark, or somebody within the relationship got bored. The situation got stale. One of the others looking for more. So you come up with something like this, right? Like, okay, look, I don't want to leave you, but I kind of want to, pound on a little something else from time to time or something like that. Like, I think that would it really be? Or, hey, man, the way you, what makes you, I know what made me get to that point where we tried all that weird extra shit and it just wasn't it. But the sharing of, like, that was my thing. Like, at least with the poly part, it was like you're an exclusive group of people. Y'all sharing financially, emotionally, sexually with one another. Versus that swinger thing, it's like the more the merrier, baby. Let's get it. Or Todd got this implant that said he'll blow your mind. What are we doing? So I could see kind of an excuse of how if you in a situation where you're trying to save it, you're trying to spark up something, and you end up with that like polygamy idea, kind of sort of. But that swinger thing missed me with that. Because let somebody show up at my door. I repeat, my door. I don't know how the rest of you fellas operate your household, but that front door belongs to me. It's my door. I just feel like it's weird. If your woman will tell you, hey, somebody at the door, y'all should have a conversation. Have a conversation. Because look, let somebody come to that door. Yeah, I'm here to pick up such and such. Are you? It's mighty bold of you to show up here, sir. She just put you in danger. You shouldn't really like her. She just played with your life and didn't even tell you. She just put you in danger. You are in the lion's den. Like, I'm about to misbehave. Whew, you can't do that to me.
Hey, nigga, no, I guess not then. But threesome is still considered a part of that swinging culture. Nah. It's a girl like knowing that she threesome. That's closer to poly than swinging.
Dog, y'all funny right
with
now.
Couples, at least.
Yeah, swinging is with couples, bro.
I'm gonna swing my bitch.
Swing
my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's too new.
Okay, no.
Yes,
it's a couple.
Girls that's together.
That's a three wop.
That's
three banger right there.
You said a gay couple, a gay female
like
couple
together, like they're in a relationship.
Oh, so one of them like want to bring
like a stud.
Like he don't want to have a four banger. I didn't want a four wop.
He just want to kick back and watch.
Stud, man.
Yeah, nah.
Yo.
Motherfucker holiday with the paddle out.
It is I, African.
You looking for that swing?
Yeah, look. I'm not. We can't. I can't. Nope. That's a wrap. Nope. Look. This is why I wanted to talk to y'all about this later. So this is what happens. I get here. I sit here. I get to vibing with y'all, and then I get comfortable. I get outside of making the bad decision on the chair I picked when I started this show. Everything else is working nice. You know what I'm saying? That's the one mistake I wish I didn't make with this show, is getting a better chair, because I didn't realize how much time you spend in your chair. So if you plan on doing the same thing, you got the idea of starting your show, because I know a lot of people through the conversations, through the chat, be saying, yeah, I'm about to start me a show. Woo, woo, woo. Do not skimp on your chair. Hear me? I'm trying to tell you, do not put premium dollars into your computer and your chair. And then your camera. In that order. I'm going to get up out of here because I'm going to line up the last of a couple of little topics. We just stole a topic. So I'm going to get the topics lined up tonight. Figure out what I'm going to drink tonight. I try to make sure that our nighttime shows the function. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to always go outside, but you want to have that interaction feeling amongst people that you get to kick it with, but you don't want nobody in your goddamn house. Pull up. 3:45. I'm outside. I'm doing the damn thing. So with that being said, I'm Oops Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all pulling up for another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing. See at the bottom of the screen, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It helps the channel. It's for the free ski. And if you just sat here with me, listen to me now. If you up, don't mess up your money. If you up late night, you need something to watch. I'm committed to the 3:45 a.m. That's about the time people leave the after hour roundabout. I couldn't do it too much later because then we bleed into the morning. We already bleed into the morning because we go so long. But to the next time, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, get this thing in the book so I can get cracking on getting everything set up for tonight. So I'll see ya.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.